show for you. Kelly Ripa returns. Also, Melly from Scandal, Bellamy Young will be here.
And from Blind Spot, Jamie Alexander.
And Jackie Ivanko is going to perform for us. So that's going to be a big show tomorrow, everybody. And our first guest went from boy band to leading man. Please welcome Donnie Wahlberg.
Had to bring my spring fashion out for you,
I mean, you are looking fly.
You look good, man.
I got to dress right when I come here. A, I know you're always bringing your A game, so I got to dress right. And B, my mother's watching. And she yells at me if I don't dress right.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know what? How many siblings in your family?
There were 9. Our oldest sister passed away a few years ago, but they're 8 now. And 6 boys and 2 girls.
So have your mom ever whispered in your ear like, yo, I like you more than the others?
Yes. Yeah, well, see, that's a big thing in our family, who the favorite is.
Of course.
And everybody thinks they're the favorite. And she's told them all in some way, you're kind of my favorite, but I really am her favorite.
You truly are the favorite one.
And it's okay. Look, I know the other siblings get mad at me, but it's true. Every parent has a sort of favorite, but I'm the real favorite. And I'm okay with that, and everyone in the family should be okay. But I also know my dad, he's passed away, but I know Mark was his favorite. And that's just the way it is. I got along with my dad better than anyone, but Mark was his favorite, and I'm my mother's favorite.
Okay.
And she knows this.
And she knows this.
She knows
Mom,
this.
Even if you did, she's convincing you right now. But you're married to Jenny McCarthy.
Love, love, love. And you guys live in the suburbs of Chicago.
We both work in New York. I shoot Blue Bloods here. She does her Sirius XM radio show here. And we fly in Sunday nights. We work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we fly out usually Wednesday night. But we live in the real Main Street USA of like Western Illinois. It's really fun.
So, that's amazing. What do you guys get up to out there?
Oh my God, we live in this tiny little town, so everything we do, everyone knows. You know, she sent me to buy her some feminine products. And yeah, I mean, that was the first time I had to do that in my life, and it was interesting, but the whole town knew about it the next day.
Right.
They know pretty much everything we do, but we love it. I mean, one of our first dates was there. She was living there for a little while, and one of our first dates was there, and I fell in love with the town, and I just wanted to be there, and I saw how happy her son was there, and actually when my son came out, he's 14, he fell in love with it too, and so he wants to be there all the time, and it's really been a perfect place for us.
Well, you know, I know that Jenny has a tattoo on her fingers for you.
Yeah.
Which we've seen that. I'm just curious, do you have a tattoo for her?
Yes.
That was a little hesitant.
Can you let me see it?
You can't see it, no.
Oh, it's like that.
No one can see that part of my body anymore except my wife, so. Not that! No. It's in this direction. It's in this direction. Not that.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos because I heard they hurt, so when you said you can't see it, I was like...
They do. They hurt where the skin is thinnest. Fortunately, I got a lot going on back here.
That's a good place to get. I got it on my wrist, and I'm not the right candidate for a tattoo.
Yeah, they're tough, but you got to want them. So my older son's 23. He's got like 20 tattoos. He's got tattoos everywhere, and
but, you know, these younger kids, they're tough. They're tougher than we are.
They are tougher than us.
Well, we're gonna take a break, man. When we come back, we're gonna talk more with you. We're gonna talk about Blue Bloods and everything else, Wahlberg, and everything else we got going on. So we'll be right back. That, of course, the clip of Donnie and Blue Bloods. And you played Danny Regan and Reagan, and Tom Selleck plays your father.
So cool.
One of my favorite actors of all time. How was that?
It's like when I was a kid and my dad would sit at the end of the table and give us like mean looks. Like we had a serious dad, like we couldn't laugh at the table and stuff, you know. The more we laughed, the more mad he would get. So we would get the giggles and stuff. But Tom, he's a great guy. We love Tom. Tom's a great guy, great example of how to be a professional on a television show. But he does bring that dad thing. Like sometimes I get silly and goof around and I see him, you know, just, you know, he wants to keep it, you know, together.
But
and
you guys
doesn't
are like
want
a
to get out
family
here.
on that set now, because you've been shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We do the dinner scene usually once a week, and so we're apart as actors doing our own thing. I'm chasing bad guys here, and Tom's doing his thing here, and Bridget Moynihan's doing her thing. But when we get together, we're at the dinner table for about 8 hours to shoot the scene, so we catch up.
That's catch up.
So it's when they say cut is actually when we start to have our most fun, because we're like, what did you do this weekend? I did this, and it's really, it kind of does bring us back together like a real family.
Okay, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I read that you only sleep 3 hours a night on purpose.
Yeah.
Not like
Most nights, yeah.
3 hours. Now, where did that come from? Like, how do you even
Well, I'm
function?
busy. I'm busy. I mean, I'm a dad. I got like 19 jobs, and there's not really a lot of time to sleep. But and I used to think it was bad. People say, you need more sleep, you need more sleep.
Right.
But the man I played in Band of Brothers, his name is Carwood Lipton. He passed away. But I used to call him every day when I was shooting Band of Brothers and say, hey, you know, tell me about this and tell me about that. And he said, you know, we were talking about sleep one night. He said, I sleep 3 hours a night since the war, and that's it. And I said, why is that? He said, well, life is so much fun. I don't want to miss out on anything. And that's kind of how I feel. I'm good on 3 hours. If I need a nap, I literally do this, and I'm good.
Wow.
So that's what I do.
Why did you try that?
That's impressive. And you know what? The last segment, you said you were your mom's favorite.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We got your mom on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Say hello to your mom, Donnie.
Mom? Are you there?
Mom?
Hello?
Alma?
Yes.
You better not throw me under the bus here.
I won't, honey.
So, Ms. Wahlberg, we have a very simple and direct question. Out of all your children, is Donnie your favorite?
Oh, boy.
You tell the truth.
Yes, he is.
What? Yes!
And one more direct question. Are you just saying that because he's on TV right now?
No, it isn't.
Oh. We put it to rest. I love it. Well, you know what, Mom? He's one of our favorites around here, too. You raised some good boys. You got a good boy here.
Mark is going to be calling for a booking on Friday to try to do this himself.
We'll be booking Mark soon. That's good. That's it. Well, hey, thank you for coming, man. And Blue Blood, it airs Fridays at